Forgiveness, the science, the spirituality, and the power to set yourself free. My dear brothers and sisters, today we take up a subject that can heal nations, families, relationships, and hearts, but sadly is one of the least understood. Forgiveness. Forgiveness is not weakness. Forgiveness is not surrender. Forgiveness is not saying, what they did was okay. Forgiveness is not pretending nothing happened. Forgiveness is your liberation, your emotional detox, your heart cleansing, your spiritual purification, your mental clarity, your biological healing, your energetic freedom. And forgiveness is one of the most scientifically proven ways to improve health, happiness, immunity, sleep, relationships, decision-making, longevity, creativity, intuition. Forgiveness is not for the other person. Forgiveness is for your own freedom. 1. Why we must forgive. The science. Modern science, psychology, and neuroscience now agree. Resentment is toxic to the body. Unforgiveness keeps the nervous system in chronic stress. Hatred activates the fight-or-flight response. Holding grudges floods the body with cortisol. Anger reduces immunity and damages the heart. Bitterness changes the brain structure over time. Studies from Harvard, Stanford, Mayo Clinic, Johns Hopkins all show higher inflammation, high blood pressure, increased anxiety, higher risk of depression, poor sleep, poor cardiac health, weakened digestion, reduced immunity, faster aging in people who cannot let go. In contrast, forgiveness produces parasympathetic activation, heart-brain coherence, better sleep, relaxed muscles, reduced cortisol, increased serotonin, emotional stability, improved immunity. Forgiveness is medicine. 2. Why resentment blocks your progress, luck, and success. Every ancient philosophy says, when the heart is heavy, nothing flows. From an energetic standpoint, resentment blocks your prana. Hatred blocks your chakras. Grudges block your creative flow. Bitterness blocks your good luck. Anger blocks intuition. Past pain blocks future opportunities. Holding resentment is like taking poison and expecting the other person to die, wearing chains and expecting the world to feel your pain, blocking your own energy and blaming others. Forgiveness is the removal of inner obstacles. The moment you forgive, energy flows. Mind clears, intuition sharpens, heart opens. Blessings come. Opportunities appear. Life moves again. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks destiny. 3. Why people hurt you, the root cause. This must be understood. No human being hurts others from wisdom. People hurt others because they are wounded, they are unconscious, they are insecure. They are scared, they are stressed, they are unstable, they lack awareness, they carry childhood traumas. They never healed themselves. Behind every hurtful action is a suffering human being hiding behind a behavior. You are not forgiving their behavior. You are understanding their pain. Understanding brings compassion. Compassion brings forgiveness. Forgiveness brings freedom. Forgiveness is not about them, it is about you. Forgiveness is not accepting injustice, giving permission, forgetting the pain, allowing abuse, returning to the person. Forgiveness is removing the emotional toxin from your heart, cutting the energetic cord with the past, freeing yourself from the prison of memory. Forgiveness does not set them free. Forgiveness sets you free. 5. Why we must also forgive ourselves. This is the most neglected truth. Most people suffer more from self-blame than from what others did. We say to ourselves, I should not have trusted. I should have known better. How could I be so foolish? It's my fault. I made a mistake. I am not good enough. But the truth is, you did the best you could with the awareness you had. You were learning. You were growing. You were human. You were sincere. You were loving. Self-forgiveness is the foundation of emotional healing. If God forgives you, why can't you forgive yourself? 6. Why forgiveness is godlike. Every religion says God forgives instantly, God forgives completely, God forgives unconditionally. Forgiveness is divine. When you forgive, you align with divine compassion, divine grace, divine mercy, divine intelligence, divine love. Forgiveness is not becoming like the world. Forgiveness is becoming like God. If God can forgive you for a lifetime of mistakes, surely you can forgive others for a few moments of unconsciousness. 7. Why we keep pain inside and how it destroys us. People store unexpressed pain in the heart because they are afraid to talk. They are afraid of being judged. They think expressing makes them weak. They don't know how to process emotions. They suppress to look strong. But unexpressed emotions become anxiety, depression, chronic illness, migraines, insomnia, anger, emotional numbness, relationship problems. Letting go is essential. Your heart was never designed to carry hatred for years. 8. How to let go. Practical science-backed techniques. Here are powerful practical methods. 1. The Sedona method, letting go technique. Ask yourself, can I welcome this feeling? Can I let it go? Would I let it go? When? Now. Repeat until your emotions release. 2. EFT, emotional freedom technique, tapping. Tap on, eyebrow, side of eye, under eye, collarbone. While repeating, even though I feel this hurt, I choose to release it. EFT reduces emotional charge by 50 to 80%. 3. Havening technique, amygdala reset. Gently stroke your arms from shoulder to elbows while breathing slowly. This calms the amygdala, fear center, and dissolves emotional trauma. 4. Nature therapy, grounding. Barefoot walking, sunlight, trees. Nature absorbs emotional negativity like a sponge absorbs water. 5. Meditation and present moment awareness. If you stay in the present moment, the past cannot hurt you. Forgiveness happens naturally when you are present. 6. Write and burn method. Write all resentment on a paper. What you did hurt me, but I now release it. Burn it safely. Symbolic and psychological release. 7. Ho'oponopono, Hawaiian forgiveness prayer. Repeat gently, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. This cleans emotional memory. 9. How to forgive someone who doesn't apologize. This is important. You forgive not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Forgiveness has nothing to do with their apology, their regret, their understanding, their awareness. Forgiveness is your choice to stop carrying their mistake on your heart. 10. How to forgive when the pain is very deep in such cases. Forgive in layers. Forgive slowly. Forgive gradually. Forgive as you heal. Forgive without forcing. Forgive with compassion. And forgive with understanding. Forgive with meditation. Some forgiveness takes time. That is okay. Forgiveness is not an event. Forgiveness is a journey. 11. Forgiveness does not mean trusting again. You can forgive someone completely and still choose distance, choose boundaries, choose protection, choose wisdom. Forgiveness does not erase memory. Forgiveness erases emotional poison. Memory stays, wisdom stays, pain leaves, peace comes. 12. Final conclusion. Forgiveness is the freedom of the soul. My dear friends, forgiveness is the highest form of love. Forgiveness is the highest form of strength. Forgiveness is the highest form of intelligence. Forgiveness is the highest form of spiritual evolution. Forgiveness does not change the past. Forgiveness changes you. And when you change, your energy changes, your destiny changes, your health changes, your relationships change, your future opens, your blessings return, your happiness flows. The moment you forgive, you become light again. You become alive again. You become peaceful again. You become you again. Forgiveness is not something you do for others. Forgiveness is the greatest gift you give to your own soul. Thank you, Founder. Holistic Wellness Foundation, IMPAL. Healing Beyond Boundaries.